You're listening to the Okoboji Marching Band playing Garner-Hayfield-Ventura's fight song. I am not going to try to talk over it too much here. It's hard to hear. Should wrap up in a moment, but you can hear the Okoboji Marching Band playing. There we go. Nice job, Marching Band. I'm Tim Peterson alongside Hank Ambrose. Jeff Nick's back in the studio, and tonight it is the Okoboji homecoming game, and tonight they take on Garner-Hayfield-Ventura. Hank, we are video streaming as well, and another nice evening for some high school football.
Oh my goodness, it's a great evening for high school football. A big thank you to our guys that make it possible at Premier Communications for getting the live stream video going. That's online at Explore Live Video on exploreokoboji.com and also on YouTube at Explore Okoboji. You can watch it there. In the meantime, we'll also have the radio call right where you're listening to us now at Q102.
Also, you can go on through the Roku at CF Video and watch the game there as well.
That's right.
Multiple choices.
Multiple choices, whatever you prefer.
And this might be the most streamed game in the state of Iowa tonight. Is 4 or 5 people covering this, different groups covering this game tonight. It looks to be a fun one here in Milford. Okoboji comes into this game with a record of 3-2, 1-1 in the conference. Garner-Hayfield-Ventura, the Cardinals, come into this game with a record of 1-4 and 1-1. I'll get more into that a little bit later on as far as how they compare against each other. But first, let's get into the pregame show, which is brought to you by Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake, online at lakeshealth.org.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Welcome back to the pregame show for Friday Night Lights. I'm Hank Ambrose with you for the play-by-play coverage. Tim Peterson by my side as well. But for now, we'll welcome in Coach Klaus to the pregame show. Hey, Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, appreciate you joining us for the pregame show tonight on Q102. Okoboji once again. And let's go ahead and talk about what we've seen from the Pioneers as of recent. Coming off of this past week against Spirit Lake, where did you guys hit in areas of focus and practice?
Yeah, kind of talks about, playing these really talented teams like Spirit Lake. It's good in a way because it kind of opens your eyes to a few things that you need to do better. They're going to hit those, and those things become a little bit more glaring. So, I thought, we were in position to make a lot of plays, but there were some of those little things that we just needed to clean up. I thought, some tackling things, I thought we were there to make some plays where, again, credit to them, talented players are going to be hard to tackle, but I thought there were a few cases where we didn't make that play in the backfield, all of a sudden ends up in a bigger play, a shorter yardage situation for them. So that has been a focus, and then just cleaning up some things offensively, just with assignment-wise, what we needed to do, and making sure we're 100% on that. As the season progresses, games become bigger and bigger, and those moments are moments that we need to get against good teams. So got good information out of it and good things for us to work on. And the guys have done a great job this week of practice of buying into that. I think having the group that we have, they've been able to take a lot out of our couple losses so far and have come out better on the other end of it.
Coach, we're already through 5 weeks complete. This is week number 6 tonight of high school football in the state of Iowa, taking on Garner-Hayfield-Ventura for homecoming tonight. Talk to us about what to expect from the Pioneers.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough physical team that we've got to match up with. They've played a lot of tight games. They're really solid defensively. They've got a big group of seniors as well, around 15, 16 seniors that have played a lot over the last few years. They're going to try to play in a box and kind of play within their style, but we're going to try and kind of match our style. I think we're kind of a team that they haven't necessarily seen yet this year, and we hope to be a team that's kind of a tough matchup for them as we kind of spread things out, and we'll try to get some isolation things offensively and try and win those isolation battles. And then defensively, we're going to have to be really good against the run. We've got our big focus this week has been winning first down. we got to get them off schedule. If they're able to get 3-4 yards on first down, that's where they want to live. So we've got to win first down and get them into those second and long, into third and long situations. I think if we can do that, I've got the potential to be pretty successful tonight.
Is there someone on the defensive side of ball you expect to shine tonight for the Okoboji Pioneers?
So we're really excited. Blaze Elwood was cleared this week. It was definitely our leader on defense last year, one of the top tacklers in 2A. So when we lost him in that scrimmage with a broken collarbone, we weren't sure when or if we'd be able to see him, but he's done everything he could to get back, and we're pretty excited to have him back out there. I know he's just been chomping at the bit to get back. So we're going to be excited to see him, along with everyone on our defense. We continue to get better against the run, so that'll be a lot of good stuff to get out of it.
Wonderful. Okoboji Pioneers tonight taking on GHV. Kickoff is moments away. Coach, we appreciate you joining us for the pregame show.
All right, thank you very much.
Pioneer Kickoff is moments away on the dial at Q102 and online at exploreokoboji.com.
Your Spirit Lake
Gardens, the best spot in town to grab some drinks with friends and watch the games. Join the Gardens for their daily happy hour from 4 to 6 with half price on beers, wines, and cocktails. Food and drink specials happening every day of the week. The Gardens, lower level of the Central Emporium. For more, go to gardensoboji.com.
Learning. It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
Friday Night Lights, Tim Peterson is on standby as well. And now we're going to be bringing in the head football coach of GHV. Coach Camerad joins us today for the pregame show. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thank you.
Coach, let's go ahead and talk about GHV and what we've seen from you guys so far this season. Talk to us a little bit about last week.
Yeah, last week, it's a rivalry game for us. Forest City being a conference team, we've seen in all the other sports. So they've been playing these guys since they were little. So, that extra intensity comes with that game. And, I thought defense played well. They throw the ball around really well, and they're a good team. And then offensively, we had some good sparks, just weren't consistent enough up front to really get it going at a consistent level. But overall, I thought we played well, played physical, and that's what we're about. So would love to come out with a win, to stay undefeated in the district, but unfortunately, they made a couple more plays than we did, and we weren't able to pull it out.
What were the areas in focus from practice throughout this week, Coach?
This week, going to throw a lot of formations at us, and we're on the defensive side of the ball, and they're pretty explosive on offense, so we've got to make sure we're on the same page coverage-wise and lined up in the right spots to really slow them down, give ourselves an opportunity. And then offensively, it's about execution, and on whatever they give us for a look. We've seen a lot of different looks, and they've shown a lot of different looks on film for their defense, so we got to be ready for a lot of different things and just kind of be us and play our game and just do the best we can on every snap.
Heading into the matchup tonight, what areas do you look to try to exploit Okoboji tonight, as they're also coming off of a loss?
Yeah, I know last year's game was very physical, so we needed to be the physical team on the field to give ourselves a chance. We got to really try to win the line of scrimmage. They got a lot of depth there, so we just got to keep coming after them and play tough on every snap. And defensively, don't give up any big plays. And then offensively, take the advantages when they're there, whether it be in the running game or the passing game. And then every week, you want at least one explosive play in the special teams, wherever that comes, whether that be a block punt or a big return or whatever it may be. That's what we're looking for.
Wonderful. Well, we're moments away from kickoff, so I'll let you go there, Coach. I appreciate you joining us for the pregame show.
Thank you.
Garner-Hayfield-Ventura taking on the Okoboji Pioneers. Coming up in just a little bit is Kickoff on Q102.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold.
This is Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist from Okoboji Physical Therapy. I've gone through rigorous training which will improve your post-surgical experience and success. Call 336-8404 and request me as your therapist after your shoulder, elbow, or hand surgery. Okoboji Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement,
Tim Peterson,
hysterectomies,
Ambrose,
colon resections,
here field side in the press
hernia
box. Get
repairs,
ready
and
for
more. So when you need
Okoboji's
surgery,
homecoming game
look to the
against
only area
Garner-Hayfield-Ventura.
hospital with
Thanks to both
comprehensive
coaches.
robotic
And
surgery.
good interviews there.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, I mentioned these two teams and the coach mentioned playing each other all through the years. These two teams, varsity-wise, have only played each other a total of 3 times all time. And Garner-Hayfield-Ventura leads the series 2-1, but Okoboji won last year by a score of 28-21 and look to tie the series up this year.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a pretty far trip for Garner. So I'm happy they made the trip. I'm excited for the game tonight. It's going to be a good night of festivities with Okoboji having their homecoming tonight as well. Can't wait to get into this thing, Tim.
And a fun parade around town today. The fire trucks were making some noise, and I ran into one person, and they said, tonight's the homecoming game? Is that what those fire engines I heard earlier? Yeah, that was the parade, Steve. Came right by your house. Let's get to the starters here as soon as we can. Starting lineup sponsored by Central Bank and Central Insure. They're there to make it happen for you.
The spirit of competition finds a home in small-town communities where families rally together to support the work and determination of young athletes. As a family-owned business with a focus on our communities, Central Bank is proud to support high school athletics. Good luck to tonight's competitors. Have fun, play hard, and make something great happen. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Boom! Opening kickoff is received by the Pioneers in the maroon. They'll bring it right to left and radio dial up to the 15 and knock down about the 17-yard line. Was Carson Story, the return man for the Pioneers. So Okoboji in the maroon, top to bottom, head to toe with white trim. Garner-Hayfield-Ventura with black pants, white jerseys, a black helmet with the Cardinal on it, and black numbering and lettering on their jerseys. Okoboji won the toss. They're starting with the football. We'll get to the starters here in a moment. They sped this game up a little bit on us. Caught me by surprise. Okoboji has the ball. Duvall in the shotgun formation. His birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to him. With a screen pass it out to his receiver. Cuts it up past the 20 to the 25. Fights for some more yards, but a flag flies. He's tackled just shy of the first down. Let's see if this one comes back or not.
I'm waiting for it here. It was near the receiver getting that slip screen.
That was Caleb Symington, the recipient on that pass. And it's going to come back. It's a holding call against the Pioneers.
Well, when it's in that general direction, it's a pretty good bet that it would be a holding call, I'd say. It's too bad that was the first play of the game with the penalty going against them. It's not the way you want to start, but other than that penalty, they look like they came out strong, so let's see how they do here.
2 receivers, make that 3 receivers, the right, one to the left. Symington looking to pass to the left, fires it all quickly to his wide receiver, who did a short curl route. It's completed to Avery Symington. Picks up a few. And they're going to move it all the way to the mark at the 22nd. That's about where the last play before the penalty occurred, so it'll bring up a second down. And we'll say 5 to go. 3 receivers right again, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield. Duvall takes a snap, hands it off, run up the middle, open room across the 25 to the 30 before being brought down. That's a Pioneer first down. Alex Rouse in the house for the Pioneers. Let's go over that Central Bank and Central Insure starters. Well, they line it right up again. No huddle. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Send a man in motion to the right in the slot. Duvall takes a snap. He rolls out to his right, looking to pass, looking downfield, not really seeing anybody. He'll flip it down. He finds a man beyond the 40 to the 45, and brought down just beyond there is Caleb Symington, and that'll move the chain gang once again. The Pioneers pick up the first down on back-to-back plays and have it at 1st and 10 at their own 47, and they're just hustling it right up. No huddle offense, keeping it moving. 3 left, 1 to the right. Shotgun for Duvall. He'll bark it out, takes the snap. He'll do the option play, flip to the wide receiver, actually. That was Symington, and he lost the football, but jumped on it right away. Actually going to gain a yard on the fumble. Or no, excuse me, lose. I'm at the wrong marker here. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the play. They lose 4. So 2nd and 14, 2 right, 1 left, 2 in the backfield with Duvall. Both of them running backs to the right of him. Takes the snap, he'll give it up the middle. Symington again across the 45, tries to fight for a couple extra yards. Close to the 47 before being brought down.
3rd down coming up. 3rd and 11 to be exact from the 46-yard line. I got to say, this Okoboji kid is sharp. Maroon head to toe, looks beautiful.
Here we go, 3rd down. and 11 to go. Duval adjusts the offense. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Now send the slot man in motion to the right. So 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 2 in the backfield. Here's a snap, fakes the give. Duval rolls out to his right, looking downfield, throws downfield, tipped away, incomplete pass. It would have been close to the sticks had it been completed. Good defense by the Cardinals to knock that one away. And now I have a second. Let's go over the starters. Left tackle, R.J. Calso. Left guard, Adrian Gerke. Centers, Callan Peters. Right guard is Keyshawn Smith. Right tackle is Mason Doms. Wide receivers for the Pioneers, Caleb Symington, Avery Symington, James Allen, and Tyler Nate. Running back is Alex Rouse, and the quarterback is Landon Duval. That is your offensive starters for the Okoboji Pioneers. They'll look to punt on 4th and 11. Here's the snap. Boom! End over end kick. Lands at about the 23. Takes a high hop. It's received and then brought down right away. Is the return man. Not sure if I thought I saw maybe a flag fly, but it was the marker to show where he had caught the ball. Picked it up at about the 21, or the 16, gets to about the 21. So the ball, got to learn to read these lines a little better here, Hank. It's early on still.
Well, we're getting used to 8-man football to 11-man football. We've been around the block from time to time, and HLP is where we were at most recently. So, hey, we'll get there.
We'll get there. First and 10 for the Cardinals.
0-0-9:35 on the clock. This is Garner's first offensive series.
I said running play, strung out to the right, tackled. It'll be short of the line of scrimmage. Story on the tackle. And that runner was Lucas Kroll. He's going to lose yards. Here's your defensive starters for the Okoboji Pioneers. Defensive end is Aiden Gerke. They're junior. Tackle, defensive tackle, Keyshawn Smith, and R.J. Calso is another defensive end. Get to the linebackers in a moment. I formation again under center. Takes a snap, straight run up the middle. A little bit of room across the 25 to the 30. Opens it up to the 35 and up beyond the 40-yard line. Big run by the Cardinals. Finally brought down by Symington after a big gain, and that'll move the chains for the Cardinals.
Wow, that was a really nice gainer that time from Garner-Hayfield-Ventura. Kept it straight up the gut. And look at them. They're going to slow it down a little bit. Okoboji, we're used to seeing them with the fast tempo offense. A complete contradiction to what Garner is running this far on offense.
I formation, 2 receivers right. They're going to give it up the middle to the left side this time, straight ahead. And hit and dropped. Nowhere to go. They're going to lose a yard or 2 on this one. Linebackers for the Pioneers, James Allen, Blaze Elwood, Nathaniel Franklin, and Landon Duval. Strong safety is Avery Symington, Tyler Nate, a cornerback along with Carson Story, and Caleb Symington, the free safety.
Oh, man, it's great to have Mr. Elwood back there for the linebacking core from Okoboji, one of the leaders in tackles last year in the district. Hasn't been able to play the beginning part of the season. This is the first game of the year for him.
Looking to pass. High, deep throw down the right sideline. It's a jump ball, and it's just out of bounds. And missed both the receiver and the defensive back. That was Carson Story on the coverage for the Pioneers.
3rd down and 11 coming up. We saw this same situation from Okoboji their first drive. They were not able to convert. Let's see what Garner can do here. Last time they converted on 3rd down, they ran it straight up the middle, had a nice 20-plus yard gain. I don't know if that's going to do them well here, though. Okoboji with a 4-3 look, 2 deep safeties. They're showing zone.
Receivers to the left this time. Takes a snap, give up the middle. Just a power run. He's going to pick up close to enough, but stopped right about the 50-yard line. Needed to get to about the 52, if not just a little hair beyond the 52. We'll see where they spot it. I'm going to spot it at the 5th or the 49. I said 52. I said 52. 48.
I wasn't going to say anything. We're going to just roll right over it.
It's a 100-yard field. Makes sense, but numbers don't work that way. At the 49-yard line, they need to get to 48. You got too many things going through my head right now, apparently. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 1 from Pioneer 49. It's a straight give. They're going to have enough. Plowed forward. Got enough for the first. Pick up of a 3 on the play. So first down once again. And the Cardinals are moving the ball here early on.
Well, yeah, and this is old school football there, Tim. It's Garner coming out and saying, if we can get 3 yards of play, then we're going to go and run the same play every single time. That's what they virtually have done. I mean, they've just done a little misdirection to the right, little misdirection to the left here and there. Other than that, it's been pretty similar.
Here's the snap. They fake the give. Rolling out to the far side. He's got to turn his shoulders and throw the ball. He's going to fire it downfield and overshoots the intended receiver in Carter Datema.
You know, that was a bit of a risky pass there. He found the open man, but he wasn't set all the way. He was still getting in his windup, and, you know, if he had a little bit more pressure come off of him from the edge, then that could have been really dangerous there. Lucky he didn't turn it over from the previous pass.
And it rolled to his left, and then he's a right-handed quarterback, so he had to switch quickly. His name is Lane Gakin, and he is under center once again. He's got 3 in the backfield this time. Takes a snap, power run off the right side. He's going to pick up a few. Dropped it right around the 40-yard line. And that was Lucas Kral on the carry.
Boy, Garner-Hayfield-Ventura, they love that power I formation. They're going to continue to pick up yards with it. That time, a pickup of 7 yards. 3rd down and 3 coming up. Ball on the Okoboji 39-yard line. Cardinals in the white tops, black bottoms, and black helmets. And Okoboji on homecoming night in maroon from head to toe. Very sharp combinations for the jerseys on both sides.
Gakin comes up to center. 3 in the backfield, pitches it to the near side. It's caught. A dancing move, enough for the first down, and he's still moving the chains past the 30. A shoe is lost on the field. And finally brought down right around the 27-yard line. And that was Gage Cons on the carry.
Wow, that was really impressive because not only did he kind of muff the original reception, you can't really call it too much of a reception. He wasn't that far forward from the quarterback from where he was lined up, but it technically was because he was forward. But he used anticipation, had more than enough time to find the read and then take it hard for the first down.
Here we go again, another run up the middle, now bounced out to the right side. Not much there, brought down just inside the 25 at the 24. On the tackle is Landon Duvall. They'll bring up a 2nd down and 7 after the gain of 3. A lot of alumni here tonight. I didn't receive money to say this, but I probably should have. Legendary alumni like Jared Alger. I should have charged him to say that. He wanted me to say that. Line it up again. Homecoming night here in Milford. Cardinals on the march. Here's the give up the middle. It's a power run. Oh, a hole opens up, and breaking through is the fullback, Moritz. Finally brought down inside the 10-yard line. Another big gain all the way down to the 9-yard line. Give him 15 on that carry.
He was lined up as a fullback that time. I'll take you back to the 1980s there, Tim.
I could name some fullbacks from back then.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of football fullbacks being used in today's football. It's pretty cool to see it tonight, especially with them having success so far. It's 0-0, 4 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. GHV is marching there inside the 15-yard line of the Pioneers.
Back to the eye. They give it to the halfback. He runs it off the right side. He's got a little room and fighting for the end zone. Finally pushed out of bounds by the Pioneers. Another nice run. Boy, they're just pounding it right down the Pioneers' throats. That was Kral on the carry. Out involved on that tackle was Avery Symington. He'll come out of the game now. Have to go to the goal line formation as it's 2nd down and goal to go.
A reminder, we are live streaming the broadcast tonight at exploreokoboji.com. A part of Explore Live Video. Big thank you to Premier Communications for making the video coverage possible.
I'll take that back. It looks like they could still get a first down if they move the ball about a foot. Here's a give off the left side. He's got a hole, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's it is Lucas Kral with the touchdown of 2-yard carry for Lucas Kral. And the Cardinals come on the road on their first possession and strike first and lead it 6-0.
Really hot start for GHV. They've looked solid so far. And the first quarter is almost over, which is insane today. It's insane to say. It feels like we just got started here.
They'll line up to kick the extra point. The right-footed kicker. Oh, they messed it up. Now the holder will look to pass it. He'll fire it back to the kicker, but it's behind. Well, it's way out about the 10-yard line. It's incomplete pass. Pioneers had it covered well out there, and the extra point is no good. But GHV strikes first. They lead it 6-0 here in Milford. They'll be kicking off when we return here on Q102.
Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake. Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
6-0 Cardinals leading the Pioneers here in Milford. And they'll be getting ready to kick off after a 2-yard touchdown run by the running back Lucas Crawl for GHV. I'm Tim Peterson. He's Hank Ambrose. Pioneers, one of their best records they've had in years, but trail in this game tonight so far.
6-0, 3:57 on the clock in the first quarter. I'm Hank Ambrose. He's Tim Peterson. Here's the kickoff, Tim.
It'll be received at the 22-yard line, up to the 25 to the 30, and then finally brought down at the 35-yard line. And the return man on that one was Miles Wasson, the sophomore.
Like a pinball, he hit a few pings and rattled around and got all the way up to the 35-yard line. That's a good return for Okoboji.
Good starting point for their offense. Duval will lead them out. 2 receivers, make that 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now they'll kick the guy out of the backfield, and Rouse. And Duval's going to take it himself right up the middle. He's got some running room, gets across the 40 before being brought down at the 41-yard line. Gain of 6 on that play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4.
Hey, I'd like to shout out all of the Okoboji friends, family members, and supporters that have came out to cheer on these Pioneers tonight. Look at that stand. They are just absolutely filled.
Rouse trying to bounce it outside. He'll gain a couple before being brought down.
Those stands are packed. It's really, really cool to see.
Even along the whole sidelines outside the fence over there, people standing and watching. 3rd down and 2.
Got a full house tonight.
Duval takes a snap, rolls right, looking to pass, fires it downfield. It is caught about 50 and breaking a tackle to the 45. Flag flies and inside the 45-yard line to the 41. Before being brought down is Tyler Nate. And I'm thinking that penalty is going to be against the defense, which would tack on even more here.
Right at 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's 6-0. Again, video coverage on YouTube at Explore Okoboji and ExploreOkoboji.com, powered by Premier Communications.
Waiting for the call on this penalty. It is going to be against Garner-Hayfield-Ventura. It's a face mask personal foul against the defense. Well, that's nice. We got the referees tonight mic'd up on the field. You don't have to guess what the penalties are.
Yeah. It's really nice.
I say guess because their back's to us and they're looking at the press box on the other side when they're signaling, so it's hard to see sometimes. So 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line for Okoboji. Duval will bring the option. He'll flip it out to Rouse. He'll break a tackle in the backfield and then bust through for a few more. He'll be tackled just shy of the 20. Oh, excuse me, that was Asa Jacobson. So give him a 5-yard gain. Pioneers will line it up right away again. 3 to the right. Here's Duval rolling out, looking downfield, trying to find an open man. He's got a couple. If he can find it, to the back of the end zone is one of them, and pass is caught. Complete touchdown, Pioneers. Asa Jacobson again. And the Pioneers have tied this football game at 6 with 2:22 to go in the first quarter. Nice pass by Duval to Jacobson. And they'll go for the extra point here in a moment. Asa Jacobson will attempt the extra point as well. There's a snap, kick is up, blasted through the uprights. It is good, and the Pioneers have came right back and taken the lead against Garner-Hayfield-Ventura. It is 7-6, Okoboji with the lead with 2:22 to go. Pioneers will kick off right after this on Q102.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Okoboji ties the game and then takes the lead on the extra point. They lead at 7-6 over the Cardinals. They'll get ready to kick off right to left. Beautiful sunset if you didn't see it. And now boink, a low liner, and it's rolling all the way down. Will it go out of bounds? It finally does. Boy, it didn't look like it. Looked like the ball was unsure, wobbling all over the place. It ended up going out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Flag flies, and Garner-Hayfield-Ventura will start with pretty good field position without even having to return the kickoff.
Yeah, that'll bring it up to the 35-yard line. So they'll start the same side that basically Okoboji got a start on their drive a moment ago.
Illegal procedure, the official call. So 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Pioneers got a pass from Duval to Jacobson just a moment ago. Lucas Kroll ran in a touchdown of 2 yards for the Cardinals, their last possession. Here they come again, 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. The team with white jerseys, black pants, and helmets comes to the line.
7-6, Okoboji leads it with 2:22 on the clock to go in the first quarter.
3 in the backfield. There's a snap. They give it off near side and hit and dropped right away. No gain on that one.
Yeah, Elwood, he's fired up after that hit too. Again, this is his first game back, first game of the season, matter of fact, after being one of the leaders in district play when it comes to total tackles. It's great to have him back with this Okoboji defense. I know Coach was stoked to get him back.
Big boost for the Pioneers.
He's had a few big plays already tonight. We're still in the first quarter. 7-6. Boji leads it.
Same formation. Receiver out to the far left. Here's a snap to give it up to the deep back who power runs it forward. He's going to fight for a few yards. Not much there. Had a few of the Pioneers in there for a assisted tackle. That'll bring up 3rd down from the 39-yard line. And it looks like they got to get to the 45. So 3rd and 6. Minute 22 and counting here, first quarter. Pioneers lead by 1.
Here we go, big play. 3rd down and 6 from the 39-yard line. GHV lines up in the power I.
Blinging the blitz, the butt snap is fumble. The Pioneers jump on it. The Pioneers should be football. It should be Okoboji's football. And it is Okoboji football on the recovered fumble. Aiden Gerke recovers that fumble. I could see the angle here clearly. I just couldn't see a number on it. And it was number 53, the junior Aiden Gerke.
All it takes is one big hit and a loose ball for the defense to jump on it. And now Okoboji starts up in opponent territory. 1st and 10 on the GHV 39.
Snap, Duval's going to hand it off, run up the middle to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, and finally brought down at about the 22-yard line. That's Caleb Symington on the carry, and a big gain for Okoboji.
Hurry up offense, here we go.
Well, they're not wasting time here tonight in this high-tempo offense. 2 receivers right, 1 left.
Back to the magazine on the weak side.
Duval takes the snap, gives it to Symington again, off the right side this time. He's going to get down to the 15, try to fight for more yards beyond there. He'll be stood up. Let's see if they give him the 15, or it'll be the 16, but right in there.
Okoboji leads at 7-6, approaching the end zone Under 30 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Okoboji started this game pretty slow, but they have really turned it up a notch in the last 2 drives.
2nd down and 4. 17 seconds and counting. They do not have to run a play.
10 seconds on the game clock to go in the first quarter.
2 receivers each way. They take the snap. Duval fakes the give. Rolls out right. Throws a backside screen to Symington, who breaks it through a tackle and into the end zone. He's going to go. 16-yard touchdown pass to Symington.
Wow.
That's Caleb Symington receiving that one, and the first quarter is going to come to an end.
That was a screen misdirection. Acted like he was going to run it to his right, and Landon Duval stopped and then threw it all the way back to the other side of the ball. Didn't really have time to look at it. He just kind of chucked and prayed, and he was wide open, setting up the screen, prancing into the end zone for 6. 13-6. Here's the PAT.
Jacobson ready. Here's the snap. It's down. Kick is blasted up, and it is wide left. Missed it. So the first quarter will come to the end. Both teams not converting an extra point, but Okoboji did get one and take the lead into the second quarter, 13-6 over Garner-Hayfield-Ventura. Teams will switch sides, and we'll get back here with the second quarter. Okoboji will kick off when we return here on Q102.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Your hometown therapy provider.
Okoboji and Garner-Hayfield-Ventura. High school football on Q102. I'm Tim Peterson. Next to me is Hank Ambrose. He's also running a camera powered by Premier Communications. It can be viewed multiple different ways. One is through exploreokoboji.com, Facebook,
Not Facebook,
YouTube, CF Video, through Oku. Okoboji to kick off left to right. Here we go. Boom. High kick deep down the right side. It's going to bounce at about the 16 and then go out of bounds. Another violation against Okoboji. We'll bring that ball out to the 35-yard line, and that's where the Cardinals will take possession. They fumbled on their last possession.
Well, Okoboji did this their last kickoff too. They ended up taking it out of bounds before it touching anyone on the opposing side, and like you said there, Tim, that's going to start them up on the 35-yard line, meaning GHV anyway. 13-6, Okoboji has a lead, 12 minutes on the clock remaining in this first half. We're about to get the second quarter underway. Beautiful skies here tonight. Orange, like a burnt orange.
Power I, 2 to the left. The snap is taken, power run up the middle, some room there. He's going to fight for some yards. He's going to have right around 5 to 6 yards depending on the spot. I believe we're going to give him 6 yards, put him down at the 41. It's Crawl on the carry.
2nd and 4 coming up in just a little bit. Like you said, it looks like the 41-yard line. GHV, they've been effective on offense. Now they just got to make sure they can continue to not make mistakes, cause turnovers like the fumble they had last drive that set up Okoboji in a 2-play drive touchdown. 2nd and 4 from the 41.
Receiver left in that power I. Here's the snap, and it's pitched out to Crawl. He's going to hit in the backfield and be dropped at about the 35-yard line.
And look who it is again. Elwood bringing it back again, his 2nd tackle for loss of the game.
Blaze is on fire here tonight.
It certainly is. Wow.
Oh, still a red flag warning just in case anybody's thinking about burning, right?
Yes.
Okay. Different kind of blaze and fire we're talking here. Third and 10 from back on their own 35-yard line. The Cardinals line it up 2 to the left. Aiken takes the snap. He's going to be pressured as he looks to pass. He's going to fire one downfield, and it's going to be out of bounds. The catch was made, but out of bounds, so it's an incomplete pass.
Wow.
Good focus by Cons catching that football, but didn't have enough real estate, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
It was very impressive for him to haul it in. Like you said, not enough real estate. It was close, though. Got to give him an A-plus effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately for GHV, that's going to cause a 3-and-out. Not something you want here after giving up a touchdown to close quarter number 1. 10:33 on the clock. It's 13-6. Okoboji will get a chance to make it a 2-possession ball game.
Boom, there's the punt. It's a high end over end punt. It's going to land about the 34-yard line. It'll be downed inside the 30 at the 28-yard line. That's where Okoboji will take over. I think that was the first 3-and-out we've had here tonight between these two squads.
Yeah.
Both have had some luck moving the football. Two different styles of offense. Okoboji hurry up, firing the football down the field, lots of passes. And the Cardinals doing a lot of runs. 1st and 10 from the 28 for Okoboji. Line it up. 3 left, 1 right. Shotgun Duval. Rouse in the backfield to his right. Takes a snap. He'll give it to Rouse running off the left side. Has a little room. Splits a gap. And then he'll be met and driven back. He'll pick up a gain. Should be right around 4 yards, depending on the spot. And I give him 6 yards, even better for the Okoboji Pioneers. Down at the 34-yard line, it'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You can tell this offense is playing with a lot more confidence than they had in their first series.
Second and 5. Here's a little bobbled snap and a quick handoff. It's going nowhere.
Brought down by the trifecta of linebackers there on the GHV side. That was a gang tackle all the way through. I don't know if it was just a blown coverage at the line of scrimmage when it comes to blocking or what exactly happened, but GHV did a great job at manipulating and taking control of that play. Here is a 3rd down and 6 now from the loss of 1.
At the 33-yard line, send a man in motion. Duval takes a snap, high pressure. It's a screen play. Kicked out and not going much. Not getting much there. A gain of right around 3 or 4 on that one.
I got to say, that was a big tackle that time from GHV's number 20 over there on that right side of the field from where we're looking. Very impressive. He was the only guy over there on defense. Everyone else, it was a bull rush sent straight through the middle. They all took the bait from the screen, and it very well could have been to the house if he was left one guy free.
Zane Black. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Duval rolls out, throws it up to his wide receiver on the near side. It's enough for the 1st down across the 45 to the 50-yard line. And that is a pass complete to James Allen, and the Pioneers pick up the 1st down on 4th down. 8:41 remaining. First half, Okoboji leading 13-6. They have it 1st and 10. They mark them right at the 50. Still a 1st down. They'll line it up quickly again.
Okoboji controlling the tempo here. Back to the hurry up.
Here's a snap option play. They kick it out. Running off the left side. Jacobson to the 45 to the 40. Tripped up and finally brought down inside the 40. Wow. Option pitch by Duval to Jacobson. Moves those chains again.
Good for another Okoboji 1st down.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Chris Jones missing from the chain gang for the Pioneers tonight on vacation. How do you miss homecoming, Jonesy? 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Here's the snap. Duval takes it. Looks right, looks left. No pressure. Finally, he'll step up in the pocket's got some running room across the 35 down to the nearly the 30-yard line.
Wow. Well, Duval, he's rushing the football like he is restless, almost like a cat on a hot tin roof. Running that one, getting 5 yards.
Put him down at the 30, what are they marking that, at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, 2nd and 5 here. Everyone on offense is looking superb so far.
This hurry-up offense is working. Here's a handoff attempt. Fumble, ball's loose. Garner-Hayfield kicks it around. The ball's still loose. And it looks like Garner's going to have this one.
Why don't you go ahead and shut me up after I said that? It's always the broadcaster's jinx.
I think last time he said they're looking good, they bobbled the snap and got lost on the play.
Well, you know what? I'll take credit for that one. That was maybe my mistake, bringing that up. 13-6, 7 minutes, 35 seconds on the clock here. turnover from the fumble. Garner-Hayfield-Ventura takes over on the 41-yard line on their side. They'll be working from right to left according to your radio dial, but if you're watching the video feed, you know that. Again, our video feed brought to you by Premier Communications. Premier Communications.
Premier. Parker Moritz is the one who got the fumble recovery. Garner-Hayfield will line it up now. 3 in the backfield. Kick out to the running back coming across the 40 and hit right there and dropped. Symington in on that tackle along with James Allen.
Okoboji's everywhere on the field. I mean, seriously, they're doing a great job on defense, securing every single inch of the field. It's 2nd down and 10 coming up. This is a great running offense who's looked strong tonight. They've been stopped the last 3 drives now, but to give up no yards on a pitch play on the outside, very impressive. 2nd and 10 from the 41.
I feel like the Pioneers have changed their defensive alignment up after that first drive. Here's the give power right up. Moritz has it, bounces off a tackler, kicks it outside to the far side, but not much there. Tripped up at about the 43-yard line. Give them 2 on the carry. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 8 to go for the Cardinals.
Well, Okoboji crowded the line of scrimmage at that time. They brought down 5 guys on the defensive line, and then they had 2 edge rushers on the outside, so really 7 hovering over there. It almost looked like a goal line package because there was no deep safety. They were ready for the rushing attack, which came a gain of just 2 yards. Another good stop from this Okoboji defense. They needed here on 3rd down.
6 minutes, 15 seconds to go first half. They line it up, big 3rd down for the Cardinals. They fake the give, rolling out to the near side. He's looking to tuck it and run. He gets across the 45 to the 50, and he's going to be run out of bounds. It's going to be right near the sticks. The sticks drop, so we can't tell exactly. And it looks initially like he'll have enough for the first down.
Yeah, he's going to have enough.
Needed to get to the 49. Yep, they say move those chains.
That's a gain of 10 yards. He got to the other 49-yard line.
That's exactly what he needed.
Yeah. 13-6, Okoboji still leads it. I cannot believe we only have 6 minutes to go in this first half. We are just cruising through. It's just 7:30, Tim. Got started at 6:57.
Don't do this to us again.
Oh, okay.
Broadcaster curse. Power eye. Here's the snap. Give to the deep back. He's going to run it off the left side. Get tripped up just as he crosses the 45-yard line. That is Crawl on the carry.
Tim, what I wanted to bring up, that 3rd down conversion play, GHV ran an RPO, which I believe is the first RPO we have seen tonight, the first that I picked up on anyway, giving the option to pass, rolling out to his left. Instead, the quarterback tucked the ball, that was Crawl there, and got the first down. So if you add that element to this offense, they're going to be even more dangerous going down the stretch. 5.5 to go, 13-6, Okoboji leads it.
2nd and 5. Split 2 receivers out. They're going to give it to the deep running back, though. He's going to get across and tackled right down around that 40-yard line. That's Crawl again, spelled K-R-A-L. Crawl is going to be just a yard shy of the first down. It's going to be a big 3rd down for the defense of the Okoboji Pioneers. 3rd and 1 from the 40. Pioneers lead at 13-6. And there's just 5 minutes remaining in this first half as of right now with that clock running.
And you know, Tim, it's like we haven't seen a lot of 3rd and short opportunities. It seems like most of the 3rd downs have been pretty long.
2 receivers left, 1 right. High formation still. They just split some guys out. They're going to give it to the Moritz, the fullback. He's going to plow forward. He's going to get right near that first down, and I think he got enough to get it. Just enough.
It took an army to bring him down. I think you're right. It looks like he had enough for a first down. Let's see where they spot it.
Yep, there they just signaled first down.
Wow.
Boy, they're fighting for every yard they're getting. Pioneers' defense has really tightened up, but still giving up first downs, but just they're getting them on short carries.
Yeah.
Like 1 or 2 yards, just power runs.
Them old school guys, especially the coaches, they go, you know what, if we can get 3 yards every play, then we're going to run the ball every single play.
It's like the old Packers, Vikings, Bears, Buccaneers division, the black and blue, just run it and pound it. Here they look to pass. Pump fake, pressure coming. He's going to be dropped back in midfield.
And again.
Blazing again?
Yes, that's right. Mr. Elwood bringing it all the way back.
He did not fall for pump fakes. He stuck right with that quarterback and dropped him for a big loss.
A loss of 11 yards there, Tim. 2nd and 21 coming up.
Blaze, you could say. Drop them like it's hot. You're supposed to join in. Thought we had this scripted out.
What?
Drop it like it's hot. No? All right. Leave the singing to the pros is what you say? 3 in the backfield. Here's the snap on 2nd and 21. Straightforward, not much going. Get it back into, Crawl will get it back into Pioneer territory, but only by a couple of yards. It'll bring up a 3rd and 19.
Well, when you get into a situation where you're a pack and punch offense, 3 yards every time, the destined goal, and then you find yourself in a 2nd and 21 opportunity, you don't have much in the playbook, at least from what you've showed so far in this game. It's a tough spot here. 3rd down and 19. Going to need the biggest play on offense of the night for GHV. 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Only one receiver split out. They take the snap, they fake the give, rolling out, pressure coming, looking to pass. Pressure still coming, fires it downfield into, oh boy, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 defensive backs down there and 1 receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, you brought it up perfectly earlier. Just 1 split end out there, and that's going to take away a lot of opportunity too. So next thing you know, 4 guys covering the receiver, or at least around that vicinity. Incomplete pass, 4th and 19 to come.
It almost looked like the Pioneers had twice as many players in the field in that play. They had 3 guys in the backfield putting pressure, and then 5 defenders down on the intended receiver.
Yeah, well, you know,
only 3 other players on the field. Where were they?
They kept their original backfield, so getting them set up and pass blocking makes it look like that.
Oh, this punt got rushed. It was a bad snap and just doinks it right out of bounds. Not a good kick at all. Ben joined in with me, and he's dropping it like it's hot.
Who, Ben?
My buddy Ben, yeah.
Ben?
Yeah, Ben's dropping it like it's hot. Like, but
what in the world are you talking about?
You wouldn't drop it like it's hot, but Ben dropped it like it's hot.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
That was a punt that didn't go very far. It goes on the Pioneers' side. They mark it out at the 43, so the Pioneers have great field position. 2:46 to go first half. They have a 13-6 lead in the lineup. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Duvall, empty backfield, looks to pass, fires it over the slant, and it is caught complete. Short gain to Allen. Mark him down at the 47-yard. They move that to the 48-yard line. Pick up a 5. They'll line it up quickly again. This time 3 right, 1 left. Running back in the backfield this time.
Okoboji leads by 7, 13-6, 2.5 to go in the second quarter.
Looked like there was somebody jumped there. It didn't look like there was contact. It looked like the Cardinals jumped. I didn't see contact, but they threw flags. And it looks like, I would guess it is against the Cardinals, that guy who lined up right over center. Oh, no, they do that. Call that against Okoboji. Doesn't look like maybe they must have flinched after the defender faked like he was coming in. So that'll march the Pioneers back 5. Back to their own 43-yard line. Going back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2:15 and counting. 3 receivers right. Here's the snap. They give. Power run up the middle. Jacobson or Symington breaks 1 tackle, spins around, gets across midfield. He's going to be close to the first down.
Under 2 minutes to go here. Still waiting on the spot. Looks like just a yard shy here. 3rd down and 1 now from the 48-yard line, cross the 50.
That was Caleb Symington. 2 receivers right. They'll bring another one over into the slot, 1 to the left. Duvall barks it out, takes a snap. He'll roll to his right, looking downfield, has lots of time. He'll just tuck it and run it enough for the first down across the 45 and fights more beyond there. Minute 32 to go. Well, they stop the clock to reset the chains and move them. Pioneers pick up the first. Mark it at the 43 of the Cardinals.
Well, this is where the Okoboji Pioneers do their best work. 1.5 minutes to go, 13-6. You just crossed the 50-yard line. Now you got to execute here.
Here's the snap pitch out to the running back. Simon takes it off the left side. A stiff arm. He's going to fight to get out of bounds and does just that. Looks like a 6-yard run. I don't know, more than 6.
You know,
9-yard, 8-yard Give him 8 yards on that. Mark it at the 35.
I've been blessed to call a lot of very talented tailbacks throughout all these different games of football I've been able to call. There's very few backs that I could say run as hard as Symington does. It's very impressive and fun to watch.
Empty backfield, fired it, and pass is completed. It'll look like Allen maybe bobbled that for a second, but pulled it in and catches it at the 30-yard line, and that's enough for another Okoboji Pioneer first down.
Well, yeah, they went ahead and ran mesh concept, just short little curl routes and little zags inside. Ended up getting a quick pass off to pick up the first down. That actually stopped the clock so that they could move the chains, giving Okoboji a breather. They're under a minute to go now.
Here's a snap. Duval fakes the give. Pressure comes, steps up, avoids that man, and then he'll just tuck it and keep it, and he'll just fight to get some yardage, and he does just that. Short gain by Duval, but boy, that play almost got blown up in the backfield. Duval made his birthday wish come true and didn't take the sack. A timeout taken by the Pioneers with 44 seconds remaining. It's 2nd and 8 from the 28-yard line of the Cardinals. Pioneers lead at 13-6, looking to add more. Back in 1 minute on Q102.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Specials and events, and a private rental space for your event needs. Check out our expanded food menu, all made fresh in our brick oven. Find out more at our tap room in West Okoboji and at westobeer.com. Cheers.
Duval fires it to Jacobson off the right side, down to the end zone, knocked out of bounds right as he got inside the 2-yard line. Boy, right out of the break, Duval hits Jacobson off to the right side. He took it 26 yards, just got knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line. The Pioneers will have it there with 36 seconds remaining first half.
And that was from a 2nd down and 8, Tim. Like you said, 36 seconds to go, 13-6.
Duval takes the snap, looks to pass from the 2, fires it, caught, Symington, touchdown, Okoboji. Duval to Symington for 2 yards, and the Pioneers have now gone up 19-6 over the Cardinals. That is the 2nd Duval pass. Check that 3rd Duval pass here tonight for a touchdown. 2-yard pass, Duval to Symington. That's Caleb Symington. They'll look to add an extra point here.
19-6.
Here's a snap, extra point up, and this one is good. So Okoboji now takes a 20-6 lead with 32 seconds left first half. Pioneers will be kicking off when we return here on Q102.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Pioneers strike again their 3rd touchdown here in this first half. They lead it by a score of 20-6. Tim Peterson with Hank Ambrose. Pioneers getting ready to kick off. Asa Jacobson lines it up. He'll kick it left to right. 32 seconds for the Cardinals to try to make something happen if they can be successful with this return. Deep down the middle goes the kick. Boom! Picked up 10, 15, 20, 25. Being wrestled down at the 30, and he'll fight to try to get close to the 35-yard line. It's got to have been our starting point here for these two teams tonight from the 35-yard line. If you kick it out of bounds, you get at the 35. Here they run it back. They get the ball at the 35.
Well, 20-6, 26 seconds to go. It'll be interesting to see what Garner-Hayfield-Ventura runs here. We talked about, they like to pack and punch, 3 yards every play, inside zone reads, fullback touches. I don't know how wide you can go here. But hey, look, they are going to go too wide on the weak side of the football field, though.
Very wide. Here's the snap. They're not going to pass. They're going to hand it off straight up the middle. A little bit of room there. Fighting past the 40 to the 44-yard line. Before being brought down is Crawl. 17 seconds remain. A timeout will be taken. That'll be taken by the Cardinals. With score being 20-6. We'll take a timeout too. Longest 2 minutes of sports. This is high school football on Q102.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Okoboji having a nice night here on homecoming. They trailed 6-0 earlier, but have ripped off 20 straight points, and they lead at 20-6. It is Cardinal football from their own 44-yard line, but only 17 seconds remaining here in this first half. I'm Tim Peterson along with Hank Ambrose. Sicky Nix back at the studio running the board. They'll split two receivers out to the left again. The snap is taken, handoff, power run, hit, and breaks the tackle, fights past the 45 and into Pioneer territory before Allen finally brought him down. That was Crawl once again on the carry. There's 11 seconds left, and another timeout will be taken by the Cardinals. 1st and 10 from the Pioneer 49 when we return from another timeout.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
1st and 10 from the Pioneer 49 for Garner-Hayfield-Ventura. Thanks to Jamie for tuning in tonight. The Cardinals looking to get something more on the board here before half, but well, they don't have a lot of time. 11 seconds is all that remains before the half comes to an end.
And they do have one timeout remaining. 20-6, 14-point lead for the Okoboji Pioneers on homecoming night.
Here's a snap, fake the pitch, pressure coming, screen pass complete, but hit and drop. He's going to lose a yard on that play, and that'll probably just bring this half into the end. There is the horn, and the first half will come to an end on a 1-yard loss on a pass the Cardinals. So Okoboji holds strong. Well, they bent a little bit early on, but they toughened up, and they'll take the 20-6 lead into halftime. Well, some good stuff coming up at halftime. Scott Nolte will have a halftime report, and Ashley Lindquist, the coach of the Okoboji volleyball team that played Boyden Hall last night, unfortunately played them tough, but couldn't get the win. She'll, I guess you could say, and I won't even play with words, she'll talk with Nolte at halftime. So let's get to that, Hank. What do you say?
Sounds good to me.
Halftime show brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better.
Whether your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age, you can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Walker Insurance in Arnold's Park supports all area students. Your hard work and dedication shows in and out of the classroom. Chris and the entire gang at Walker Insurance is cheering you on. And if you are shopping for insurance, stop in or go online to walkerarnoldspark.com for a free quote.
Hi, this is Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist at Spencer Physical Therapy. Did you know you don't need a referral to see a physical or occupational therapist? Are you wondering if your aches and pains need our help? Call 580-5008 for an appointment or free screen. Spencer Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
Ace this school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's Home Internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Walker Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Okoboji Pioneers. Their dedication to excellence is an inspiration to us all. At Walker Insurance, we understand dedication in supporting those who depend on you. That's why we are proud to be one. Go Pioneers.
Okoboji Physical Therapy is excited to announce we have moved to a larger, more accessible location at 612 Highway 71 in Arnold's Park, next to Nectar. To schedule an appointment with Dr. Derek Swoboda, physical therapist, or Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist, call 336-8404. Okoboji Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
You know, one of the best parts of being on a team, when you win, it's even more special. And when you lose, it's not quite as bad. Teams create great experiences and teach great life lessons. So go team from your loyal team of fans at Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer, Consumers Lumber in Spear Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Walker Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Okoboji Pioneers. Their dedication to excellence is an inspiration to us all. At Walker Insurance, we understand dedication in supporting those who depend on you. That's why we are proud to be one. Go Pioneers.
At Okoboji Motor Company, we're committed to making your car buying experience as smooth and enjoyable as possible. Our friendly team is here to help you find the perfect car that fits your lifestyle and budget. And the best part, our commitment doesn't end after the sale. As a full-service dealership, we're here to keep your vehicle running smoothly long after the sale. So why wait? Visit Okoboji Motor Company today on Highway 9 in Spirit Lake or online at okobojimotorcompany.com.
Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better, driven to serve better.
Okoboji's Best Rock. Q102 is KUQQ, Milford, Okoboji, Spirit Lake. Broadcasting from the Rosenboom Studios. Rosenboom, join the legacy. Craft your career. Q102, a community-first broadcasting station.
Let's catch up with Okoboji volleyball coach Ashley Lindquist. Ashley, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. And you had a couple of matchups this week. And, just kind of talk about that. And then we're going to get into the volleyball tournament for today. But some tough competition this week, but it looked like your girls really competed hard.
Yeah. So Tuesday night, we went to Sioux Center to take on Rock Valley since their gym isn't fully functional yet. And, we had just seen Rock Valley on Saturday at the Hartley tournament and, almost beat them, went to 3 with them. And so, it was great. We kind of knew what we were, going to be seeing again on Tuesday. We had, an injury on Saturday that kind of led us to a different rotation on Tuesday, and we didn't really have a ton of time to work on it Monday, but I felt like the girls did a good job of just adapting and, still playing pretty scrappy like we normally do. But I was really impressed with how Katie Jensen came out from not playing front row this year so far at all to just playing a full 6 rotation for us. And she actually did a great job, had a few kills in there, and was still pretty steady in the back row for us.
Good. And Thursday night, you did a great job against Boyden Hall, came up a little bit short. A number 7 ranked Boyden Hall team, but competed hard. You had to kind of plug some different girls in there. Riley Meyer with a lot of digs. So great effort on Thursday night, too.
Yeah, I felt like, Thursday we played some of the best volleyball that we had been playing all year, especially, given our circumstances. We did start Paige Coranda in the middle for us, and she is a freshman. And, I just asked her, I said, I just really need you to go out there and get some touches on the blocks. And I'm not so worried about your kills, but as long as you can play some great defense on the blocking side of things for us, that's what we need. And she did just that. And, Riley's always doing her thing in the back row, really trying to keep those girls together back there. And, it seems night in and night out, she's, always getting balls that I'm like, how did she even get that? So it's great to see her leadership back there and, really trying to just keep the team pumped up. And, when, you kind of see the rankings and you're like, oh, gosh, you're like, man, these guys are great. And, Boyden Hall is great, but I really thought that our girls adapted well. And I was really impressed with how well we played and how we worked together.
Great. You'll try to carry that into today's tournament as you head to Estherville Lincoln Central and the potential to have a lot of matches here today.
Yeah, so this one's a 16 round robin, so we're getting 5 good matches in, and I like to call this like the Tri-County tournament, it feels like, because, it's everybody in the area. Spirit Lake isn't there today, but Sheldon is there, so it'll be nice to see them again in our conference. But, we don't always see HLP or GTRA or Emmitsburg, so it's going to be good to be able to play them, and, I've heard great things about all of those teams, so I'm looking forward to our girls really working together and seeing what we can do.
And then next week, MLC Floyd Valley, Sibley Ocheyedan, you get back to the conference again next week.
Yeah, definitely no slowdown here coming October. So we got to be ready to turn it around and have a good practice on Monday to look forward to Tuesday and Thursday matches.
Well, Ashley, thank you so much for joining us here. Appreciate that. Best of luck at the ELC tournament and then MLC and Sibley Ocheyedan next week. Appreciate the time.
Thanks so much.
And thank you. And that is Okoboji volleyball coach Ashley Lindquist.
Drivers across the country are reaping the rewards of State Farm's Drive Safe and Safe program. Call the Scott Troutman State Farm Agency at 712-336-2499 to get the savings started today.
Hi, this is Cammie Eilers from United Community Bank. Supporting our communities is an important part of who we are, right along with our support of area athletics. Good luck to all the area teams. Visit your local United Community Bank for all of your financial needs. Member FDIC.
It is halftime for week 6 of Iowa high school football. What a gorgeous night for football. And I'm Scott Nolte with your halftime report. And I'll get you back to your second half in just a little bit. Let's take a look at the matchups tonight around the area. And on KUOO, Spirit Lake is hosting Esterville Lincoln Central for homecoming. Q102 and Explore Live Video powered by Premier Communications. Okoboji for their homecoming hosting Garner-Hayfield-Ventura. On Y100, Emmitsburg takes their undefeated mark on the road at Pocahontas area. Other matchups tonight, it's homecoming in Spencer as the Tigers take on Denison Schleswig. The Sibley Ocheyedan football team is at Galen Catholic. Hartley Melvin Sanborn is home to South O'Brien. Sioux Central at Manson Northwest Webster. North Union at West Fork. 8-man football going on tonight. West Bend Mallard at North Iowa. Bishop Garrigan is home to Siouxland Christian. 8-man score last night. Harris Lake Park took on Grettinger Terrell Ruthven Ayrshire, and GTRA defeated Harris Lake Park in football last night by a score of 58-8. So with all that said, let's take a look at the updated standings, and let's start off in 8-player and in district number 2. Bishop Garrigan is 5-0. 4-0 in the district. Grettinger Terrell Ruthven Ayrshire is 6-0, 4-0 in district play with the win last night. Harris Lake Park drops to 2-4, 2-2 in district play. West Bend Mallard is 2-3, 1-2 in the district. North Iowa 1-4, 1-2 in the district. Northwest Kenza at 1-4, 1-3 in district play. And Rockford still looking for their first win. In Class A, Galen Catholic is 4-1 overall, undefeated in district play. MMCRU and Sibley Ocheyedan are 3-2 overall, 3-1 in district play. Hartley Melvin Sanborn fighting for that 4th spot. They're currently number 4 at 2-1 in district play, followed by Alta Aurelia, and then South O'Brien and Akron Westfield still looking for their first win. Class 1A, District 2, Emmitsburg is undefeated, 5-0 and 2-0 in district. Manson Northwest Webster 4-1, 2-0 in district play. East Sac County and Sioux Central follow at 1-1 in district play, followed by Eagle Grove and Pocahontas area, both looking for their first victory. In Class 2A, District 2, Spirit Lake is 4-1, 2-0 in district play. Okoboji 3-2, 1-1 in district play. Esterville Lincoln Central and Garner-Hayfield-Ventura 1-4 and 1-1 in the district. Forest City is 1-1 in district play, and Clarion Goldfield Dows 0-2 in district play. And in 4A District 1, Fort Dodge is 4-1 overall. Spencer and Storm Lake 3-2. Lamar's is 2-3. Denison Schleswig is 1-4, and Sioux City West is 0-5. Updated standings for our area teams after the first 5 weeks. And want to remind you, after all the games are done tonight, tune in to the Iowa High School Scoreboard Show, Scores and Highlights from across the state. That airs at 10 o'clock on KUOO. The latest football rankings put out by Radio Iowa released on Monday, and in 8-player, the number 1 team is Bishop Garrigan. Remsen St. Mary's is number 3. In A, ACGC is number 1. West Hancock is number 2. Woodbury Central is 5. Galen Catholic 9. 1A, Grundy Center number 1, Emmitsburg 3, OABCIG coming in at number 4, Hinton 10. In 2A, Spirit Lake number 1, West Lyon is number 2, Kemper Catholic is 5, Cherokee 9. 3A, Algona number 1, Clear Lake is 5, Humboldt 7, Sergeant Bluff Luton 8, Carroll 10. 4A, Lewis Central is number 1, and in 5A football, number 1 team, Dowling Catholic. High school schedule for tomorrow. Big volleyball tournament in Esterville. The ELC tournament involving a lot of area teams like Okoboji, Harris Lake Park, GTRA, and Emmitsburg. In girls swimming, Spencer at Sioux City West. Cross country for tomorrow, GTRA, Emmitsburg, Sioux Central, West Bend Mallard, some of the area teams at Pocahontas area. And the Spencer cross country team will run at Wartburg College in Waverly. Now let's focus our attention on college football for this weekend. And in the American Rivers Conference, Buena Vista at Nebraska Wesleyan, Central hosting Simpson, Co at Loris, Dubuque home to Luther.
In the Great Plains Athletic Conference, the GPAC, Dakota Wesleyan at Hastings, Dort home to Doane, Midland at Waldorf, Northwestern will host Concordia, and 6:30 tomorrow night, Briar Cliff hosting Mount Marty. Division I football in the Big Ten tonight. Michigan State is at Oregon. Coming up tomorrow at 11 a.m., Wisconsin hosts Purdue. At 2:30, Iowa at Ohio State. You can listen to that on KUOO. Nebraska will host Rutgers. And tomorrow night at 6:30, Minnesota hosts USC. In the Big 12, Iowa State gets ready to host Baylor tomorrow night. That's going to be a 6:30 start in Ames. Tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock, Northern Iowa will host South Dakota State. And at noon tomorrow, Drake travels to Valparaiso. Major League Baseball playoffs resume on Saturday with the Division Series. We are down to the Elite Eight. Detroit at Cleveland, Kansas City at the New York Yankees in the American League. In the National League, the New York Mets at Philadelphia, San Diego at the LA Dodgers. That is your halftime report for Week 6 of the Iowa High School football season. I'm Scott Nolte with the report, and we'll send you back to your second half right after this.
You work hard for the things you have
Imagine
in
a
the
surgery
lifestyle.
with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Sorry.
All right.
I threw you off, Tim.
You did. We got mixed up. All right, Jeff. Thank you. Jeff Nick's back in the studio. He's on it. We're not always, but it is halftime, and Okoboji is leading Garner-Hayfield-Ventura. Yes, I've been corrected at halftime. Try to say it correctly. 20-6 Okoboji with the lead. Let's go over how we got there. It was the Cardinals starting things off with Lucas Kral and a 2-yard run. Weird to say Kral with a 2-yard run, but it was 6-0 early on, and they missed the extra point. The Okoboji Pioneers answered right back at 2:22 in that first quarter. It was Landon Duvall with a pass to Asa Jacobson for 22 yards. The extra point was good. Okoboji took the lead 7-6. It wouldn't look back. Well, wouldn't look back, I guess, yet. Scoring at the end of the first quarter, there was a 16-yard pass from Duvall to Symington. That's Caleb on the reception. Extra point was no good. 13-6 at the end of one. Second quarter, Pioneers got a 2-yard pass. Duvall to Caleb Symington. Extra point was good, and that's how we get to 20-6 Okoboji. They'll kick off, will the Pioneers, to start the second half, left to right. And the team in maroon runs up. Second half is, boom, underway. Good high kick down to the 10-yard line. It'll be returned by the Cardinals there to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. Finally hit and brought down just shy of the 35-yard line.
And I'd like to remind you, video coverage at Explore Live Video on ExploreOkoboji.com and on the free-to-download. Oh, we got an injury on the field.
Jaron Heller was the one on the tackle. Slow to get up.
Looks like he got up.
Yeah, that's the return man. And is it Gage Cons? Was he the return man? We'll go with it. Cones. So, from the 34-yard line, the Cardinals will have it and try to get back into this game. Pioneers gave up a touchdown on the Cardinals' first possession of the game and then shut them down after that. Cardinals, here they come against the Pioneers. Two receivers out to the right, I formation. They give it to the deep back. He runs it straight ahead, plows it past the 35-yard line. A few yards for Kral on that one for being brought down by a few Pioneers.
What I wanted to add there is video coverage at Explore Live Video, also on YouTube at Explore Okoboji, powered by Premier Communications. Is that right, Tim? Is that Premier Communications?
I was just trying to double it up with you.
Is that right? Okay.
Say it again.
Premier Communications.
Yeah. Ryan Worrell was running in on the tackle. He's on that front line for the Pioneers defensively. Three in the backfield, one split right this time for the Cardinals. Here's a snap, give to the deep back, runs it off the left side, or just past the 40. He's going to be brought down just shy of the first down by James Allen. It'll bring up a third down and short for the Cardinals.
20-6 is a score. Okoboji leads it. It's homecoming night for the Pioneers. They're in the maroon from head to toe. Garner, they're in the white tops, black bottoms, and black helmets on the road here. About a 3-hour-long trip. It's quite the distance.
They come out of the huddle. 2 to the right on 3rd and 2 will make it. Here's the snap, gives it to the fullback straight ahead. Enough for the first down. Fights for a couple extra. Short gain on that first down carry, but it's a first down nevertheless. Nathaniel Franklin in on that tackle. Give you some score updates from our family of stations. Thanks to Scott Nolte chiming in. Emmetsburg all over Pocahontas area, 44-6 at the half, and Spirit Lake at the half, I believe, leads at 28-0. I think they were just winding up with the second half. In fact, just came across as 42-0. Here's a pass out to the near side, and it is complete. Good pass, good catch. Got it from the into the Pioneer territory at the 47-yard line.
Trying to spread out this field a little bit here. Open things up for this Cardinal offense. Again, it's 20-16. Okoboji leads it. They're on defense right now, showing a 3-4 look on defense, a switch up from what we saw at the tail end of the first half when they even had 5 men on the defensive line.
Pass was complete for 7 yards at Zoroslik. They'll line it up again. They'll give it to the deep back who plows straight ahead, hit at the line, and then they'll fight for some extra yards. We'll see where they spot it down at. Early on in that tackle, Franklin once again, he gets just enough, fought enough, got enough for the first down, moves the ball to the Pioneer 44-yard line. 9:28 and counting, second half, 1st and 10 for the Cardinals.
Well, we were talking about how quick that first half went. When you look at it, Garner-Hayfield-Ventura, they ran the ball 95% of the time, did not pass very often. And when they did pass, it was very short, dink and dunk type of plays. Expect to see that here too.
Power run right, it's straight forward. He's got some room breaking across the 40 before he being hit and brought down as he tried to cut it to the outside. Wow. Now Story into that tackle, Crawl on the carry. That'll make it a 2nd and short, make it 2nd and 4. They mark it at the Pioneer 38-yard line.
(20-6). Okoboji, they're going to stay on the field on defense here. Just chipping away little by little as this Garner offense. GHV continues to do what they do best. Short coverage, taking time off the clock, trying to get momentum on their side.
Now they look to pass, looks left, fires it to the near side. One hops is the intended receiver in Zoroslik. Incomplete pass will bring up a 3rd down. Still 4 to go from the Pioneer 38.
Again, trying to go for those curl routes, short and outside. Couldn't connect on that pass. It stopped the clock. 8:19 to go in the 3rd quarter. This is the first drive of the second half, 20-6. GHV trying to mount a comeback here.
Pioneers defense looking to hold on 3rd and 4. They take the snap. They give it off. Running off the left side of the 40. He's got some room. 35-30. Down the 25. Finally brought down just shy of the 20. A big gain by Crawl gives the Cardinals a first down. Boy, they went from the 38 all the way down to the 22. 16 yards on that carry by Crawl.
Well, I'll say this much. Garner-Hayfield-Ventura has done a really good job at misdirections, especially in the backfield. That time, though, with their offensive line look, they all pulled to the right side of the field, but the back went left. Made an open play, look easy, pickup of about 20 yards.
1st and 10. Here's the snap. Grabbed right away. Holding on to that pink jersey. There's undershirt, but he broke the tackle and gets down to just a couple yards. That was Moritz. He's wearing a pink shirt underneath his jersey, and that's what the defender got a hold of and actually ripped his shirt, and Moritz is slow to get up. Now 7:36 remains in the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd and 8. They mark him down at the 20. Moritz is helped to his feet, and he'll walk himself off to the field, just shaking up a little bit. 20-6, Okoboji with the lead, but the Cardinals on the move. Boy, started the first half. Their first drive of the game resulted in a touchdown. Now here in the second half, they're moving the ball well, and they're deep into Pioneer territory in the red zone from the 20-yard line. Moritz will have to come out. Looks like Kyle Roberts will come in.
20-6, 7:25 on the clock. Okoboji leads by 14.
That's Parker Stearns at fullback now. Looking to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Has a lot of time. Rolls out to the right. Looking downfield. Nothing there. Finally finds a man short, and he gets popped as he goes. Makes the catch. Hit out of bounds by Carson Story. And another nice gain by the Cardinals. Move it down, and it's going to be third.
No,
they gave him a first down. Okay, I thought they were going to say 1 yard to go. No, they said first down from the 17-yard line.
It took a little bit of time to make that decision.
That's a 12-yard line, not the 17, sorry.
1st and 10.
He had a lot of time to pass on that one.
Yes, he did.
1st and 10 from the 12. Right to left. The snap, fake the give, rolling out to his left. He's looking to run, has some room to the 10, to the 5. Tries to break it through, and he does. He gets into the end zone on a 12-yard run by the quarterback, Lane Gaken.
20-12. And just as you said, Tim, they looked great in that very first drive of the game. Now they're great in the very first drive of the second half. GHV makes this thing a little more closer in Milford.
6:43 remains in the third quarter. They'll go for 1, trailing by 8 here after the touchdown. They'll line it up. Zane Black, the kicker, the right-footed kicker. Last time they bobbled the snap. It's another high snap. Gets it down too late. It's going to be blocked by the Pioneers. And another failed extra point attempt by the Cardinals. Keeps the score at 20-12. 8-point lead for Okoboji. They'll get the football when we return here on homecoming night. Friday Night Lights in Milford.
Gardens, the best spot in town to grab some drinks with friends and watch the games. Join the Gardens for their daily happy hour from 4 to 6 with half price on beers, wines, and cocktails. Food and drink specials happening every day of the week. The Gardens, lower level of the Central Emporium. For more, go to gardensboji.com.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
And the Cardinals will look to kick off here. Right to left, the Cardinals will be kicking off. Black lines them up, runs up, and boom, kicks it. It'll land at about the 24-yard line, roll all the way down to the 10. Bobbled there, then finally picked up and running it off the left side. The 20, the 25 breaks a tackle and finally brought down just beyond the 25. And that return was made by Riker Wright. So Riker, all right. With some action here in this game tonight. The youngster, just a freshman.
Man, I'm excited to see how Okoboji responds here. 20-12, 6 minutes, 37 seconds. This is their first drive of the second half.
3 left, 1 right. Quick pass, screen out to Jacobson, catches it, breaks a tackle, past the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to fight for some yards. He'll do just that, be brought down just shy of the 30. It'll bring up a second down. I just give him 4 yards on the carry.
Asa Jacobson again.
Quickly to the line.
2nd down and 8.
Man in motion. 3 to the right. Duval takes the snap. He'll roll out to the right, looking to pass. Pressure coming. Nope. He breaks far free from that, and then he'll tuck it and run it. Go for that first down. Fight for it. And it'll be close. I think he'll just be shy.
That was getting close to the sideline. Gotta be careful when going up against a quarterback, making his way towards the sideline. Refs are going to be a little more lenient over there for those guys to draw a penalty. Personal foul could be warranted over there. No call that time, but it was getting close.
Like a late hit or something to that effect. 2nd down and 2 from the 34-yard line. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Duvall barks it out up and down the line. He looks. Now he'll take the high snap, take it himself up the middle. Now he's got a gap past the 40 to the 45. Breaks a tackle to the 50. Shakes another tackle to the 45 and finally brought down in Cardinal territory. Huge run of 16 and 6 22 yards for Landon Duvall at the 44-yard line. The Pioneers now have the ball in GHV territory.
Shake and bake from Mr. Duvall.
He'll take the snap again. This time he'll hand it off. Symington with it to the 40 and tripped up. Boy, he had a little bit of more room if he could have kept his feet, but got tripped up just enough. But Caleb gains a few more. Make it 2nd down. And 5 to go. 5-yard gain on that one. Duvall with the snap. Hands it off. Symington again runs into his old man. Bounces off. Takes it back the other way. Not much going there. And maybe got a yard or two. And boy, 2 of the players for GHV are down right next to each other. And they're going to call for assistance. The ball ended up being at the 36-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 4 to go. They're going to check in these players. Let's take a quick 30 seconds. We'll be back on Q102.
It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold's Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold's Park.
Okoboji, drop it like it's hot. It's 3rd and 3. There's the pass. It's picked off. Oh, that was hot. And it is Moritz who picks it off. 3rd and 3. Interception by Moritz, who had just been injured. Comes back in there defensively. Gets the interception. And you know it's him with that pink shirt on underneath his jersey. Turnover by the Pioneers in GHV territory. 1st and 10 from the 37 now for the Cardinals. 4:25 to go in the 3rd quarter.
This is a storytelling drive. This could be a big change here. 1 drive away to tie it up. It's 20-12. Okoboji's homecoming night. They take defense now. GHV chipped away at the tree 1 by 1, little by little. Their first drive. Let's see if they do the same here.
The snap taken, run, power up the middle, across the 40, and finally brought down on about the 41-yard line. In on that tackle for the Pioneers was that Sam Bachman, the junior, at 6'3", 185. 2nd down. We're going to give them about 4 on that carry.
Yep, 2nd and 6 looks like from the 41-yard line. A reminder, video coverage, exploreokoboji.com, powered by Premier Communications. And on YouTube as well at Explore Okoboji.
Snap, give straight ahead, power run, across the 45, held enough for the 1st down before he gets stacked up and pushed back. I think that was Moritz on that carry. He's buried under there. No, Franklin on the tackle. Carrier actually looked like Kyle Roberts.
And they will move the chains.
No, Parker Stearns. I said the wrong name again. 34, not. Fullback is 34 who subs in. 35 is the tight end linebacker. So.
Oh, gotcha. On a 2nd decision, they do move the chains. So that's the 2nd time we've seen that happen in favor of the Cardinals in this quarter. 20-12, 3.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Back to the power eye for GHV.
From their own 48, looks pass, comes near side. It is completed and pushed out of bounds after a decent gain. Pass completed to number 11, and that's Nicholas Zaroslik.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that was their longest pass of the night, and that went for 7 yards. That goes to show, they're not going to pass the ball very often tonight.
They take time eating their hot soup.
Yeah. And hey, if it leads to a score, then leads to a score. That's what matters at the end of the game. 20-12, Okoboji hanging on to the lead, but can they keep it?
There's a handoff hit in the backfield and brought down. Boy, the ball popped out. I think he was already down when it came out. It was crawl, and he got the ball right back. I mentioned eating hot soup with the cooler temperatures coming in. My friends Mike and Jody left already. They said it was getting too cold. They want to go back to Texas.
Oh, my goodness, really?
Yeah, I told them the game's not over. It's only halftime.
I think it's beautiful weather.
It is.
It's football weather. You got to love it.
3rd down and 3 to go from the 45 for the Cardinals. Good football down in Texas, too. Boy, they got a lot of talent down there.
Yes, they do.
Here's the snap. Quarterback stumbles to the backfield, gives the handoff, but it falls to the ground, does the football, and they jump on it right away. Cardinals got it right back. That was, I think, Stearns who jumped on it. Just a miscommunicate or a misstep in the handoff. It looked like the quarterback, Gakin, got his foot stepped on it as he was going back to hand it off, and it mixed up the handoff. It'll bring up a 4th down and 9. Punt coming up from just shy of midfield at the 49.
And that's too bad because this was a quintessential drive for GHV. And it looked like it was all good, but those last 2 plays looked a bit ugly from the Cardinals.
Punt lands at the 20 and takes a Pioneer hop to the 22 before it's down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Okoboji, who made a good defensive stand there after giving up the football on an interception. It'll be from the 23-yard line they mark it. 1st and 10. Minute 53 minute 53 remains in the 3rd quarter. 20-12. Okoboji with the lead. Same formation, 3 right, 1 left. Now they'll send another man out to the right. Empty backfield. They'll throw it out to Symington in the flat. Receiver's blocking right away. He catches it at the 25 and tackled at the 29. Give him 6 on that pass completion. Will bring up a 2nd down and 4 to go.
I'd like to give a shout out to my great friend Ari listening to the broadcast tonight. Okoboji Pioneers hosting GHV on their homecoming night. It's a big one. You can listen so many different ways on the Okoboji radio app, online, exploreokoboji.com.
Symington with the handoff. He's to the 35 to the 40 and tackled right at midfield. A 1st down for the Pioneers on a big run by Caleb Symington.
And that came out of nowhere. I couldn't even finish my plug.
No. Hi, Ari.
That's how quick this Symington is. It's really impressive. Love to watch him play.
Snap, receiver, screen, passed out, dropped. Intended for Allen. Maybe just let him a little bit. He couldn't squeeze it. Incomplete pass will bring up a 2nd and 10.
So, yeah, 20-12 is the score. Okoboji in the all-maroon tonight. GHV, black helmets, black bottoms, white tops. We got a great game tonight, Tim.
20-12, 8-point lead for the Pioneers. Left to right, here they come. On 2nd down, Duvall will take it himself, runs it up the middle, gets hit right as he gets past the line of scrimmage. He'll fight for a yard or 2. It'll bring up a 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, I really like the play call there. Empty backfield. You're moving guys around, looking like a lot of confusion back there when really it was all strategic. Next thing you know, quarterback draw called up. It just didn't go Okoboji's way.
Watch out for a big hitter here on 3rd and 7. Duvall sends a man in motion. It's Allen. Now he'll take the snap, fakes the pitch, rolls to his right, looking downfield, looking like he's going to keep it, picks up a block. He'll not use it, though. He'll dive for the 1st down. I think he's going to be just shy. About a yard shy of that 1st down. Put the ball at the 46-yard line of the Cardinals. It'll be 4th and 1.
A rumble and a bumble, but just shy of that 1st down marker.
These defensive backs are giving room. I was looking for a deep pass there, and they're giving room so they're not getting beat deep. They don't want to give up that big play. Good defensive coaching for the Cardinals.
Anticipate a hard count here. 5 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. They do not have to snap it.
4th and 1. They do snap it. Duvall's going to take it, running straight ahead. He's going to have it just enough for the 1st down.
Wow. And he will have enough for a 1st down, but I will be honest, I'm a bit shocked. They got me by surprise, as I believe they got the defense by surprise as well. Usually you see teams in that situation try a hard count to get the automatic first down. You did not have to hike it there. It worked in their favor. First down to close quarter number 3.
They haven't called it a first down yet.
Oh, no kidding.
I think they just gave the ball to GHV.
Wow. Well, I was going by the PA man.
I was agreeing too. We'll find out, straighten this out when we get into this fourth quarter. It's 20-12 Okoboji with the lead as we head into the fourth. We'll see whose ball it is. Hope you're sitting on the edge of your seat. Back after this on Q102.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
The Pioneers converted. It is 1st and 10 for the Pioneers, right to left now. They line it up. I had to keep them that cliffhanger a little bit longer there, Hank. 1st and 10 from the 45, but they just got it. Now they just jumped off sides. Did the Cardinals. I believe it's against the Cardinals.
Really?
Hey. I think that is just their second personal foul, or the second foul of the game. The other one was a face mask earlier, but I think that's the only second. This is the second time they've been flagged.
Not a lot of penalties in this.
No, it's been a pretty clean game. 1st and 5 for the Pioneers.
Both teams very disciplined. Now, the very first play of the game was a penalty against the Okoboji offense. But besides that, I don't remember very many other penalties.
From the Cardinal 40, Duval takes the snap, screen pass out to Jacobson. He catches it and gets beyond the 40 and tackled just shy of the 35. A couple yards just shy, make that the 37-yard line. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 2 to go. Gain of 3 on that short pass. 2 right, 1 left. Allen goes in motion from the left side of the line to the right side. Duval barks it out and takes the snap. He's going to roll out to the right, looking downfield. A down and out is complete, and shake and bake and tackle at the 20-yard line. Nice catch and fake by Avery Symington. Picks up the first down for Okoboji.
Avery ran a hitch route that time. What that looks like is just about 10 to 12 yards forward, cut just 2 yards back, just a skirt all the way around just to grab the football, leads to an open man, really discombobulates the defense.
From the 20, Duval is going to hand it off to Caleb Symington, who runs it straight ahead. A good gain there on first down. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the gain of, well, they give him 8 on that one. Down to the 12-yard line, 11 minutes to go.
Okoboji means business to begin this quarter.
All about my business, my business. That's ludicrous. Here's the handout. Jacobson has it. He's got a hole. He's going to try for the end zone. He's going to be tackled just shy. Down to the 1-yard line on the 11-yard carry. And in the backfield, a Pioneer player is down. That is a first down for Okoboji, but concerns now lie with the player on the field. It appears to be one of the linemen. They're going to attend to him. 10:44 to go, fourth quarter. 20-12 Okoboji leads. We'll take a 30-second break while they attend to the player. Let you know if he gets up and if he's okay right after this on Q102.
Ace this school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's home internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
RJ Calso was a player down for the Pioneers. He got up in his own power, and then he kind of jumped around a little bit, shook it off. He's okay, I think. First down, goal to go from the 2-yard line for Okoboji. Duval takes the snap, he's going to run it himself, takes it off the right side, has an opening, and walks into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Pioneers! At the 10:38 point, remaining in this fourth quarter, 2-yard run by Duval puts the Pioneers up now 26-12. And they'll go for the extra point, will the Pioneers. Jacobson lining it up. There's a snap, it's high, gets it down, kick is high also, and good. So the Pioneers scoring a 2-yard run by Duval, and now lead it 27-12 on their homecoming night. Pioneers to kick off right after this.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Okoboji, after the touchdown, leads at 27-12, 10:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Tim Peterson with Hank Ambrose, right to left, the Pioneers to kick off. Boink, low line drive, hits a up man, ball's loose on the ground, but it's all Cardinals around it. They'll jump on it and cover it up.
I got a comment on one of our Facebook posts. How do you find the live video? This is what you do. You can either go to YouTube and type in Explore Okoboji. It'll be the first thing that pops up. You'll see it right there. Live video. You'll see the title there, Okoboji football versus Garner-Hayfield-Ventura. Or you can go to our website, exploreokoboji.com, go to the sports tab, and in that sports tab, you'll see Sports Live Stream. It'll take you to that exact same link. Click there, and you'll be set up to watch any video live stream, all sports powered by Premier Communications.
Or rewatch. Here's a run. No, they fake the give. They look to pass. The Cardinals. Pass is incomplete at the 30 or 47-yard line of the Cardinals. It'll bring up a second down, 2nd and 10 from the 40, 10:28 to go. Should bring up Pioneers leading this one 27-12. And Hank, can you name a little trivia? And I'm thinking you won't be able to, but I don't never know. You're a pretty smart guy. I've seen you do trivia on Y100.
Okay.
When was the last time the Pioneers started a season? I'm going to get ahead of myself a little bit. But started with their season 4-2. I'll give you a second to think about it while this play goes on. Here's the snap. They give it to Crawl straight ahead. Not much at all going on there. He crawled for a yard, gain of 1. We'll bring up a 3rd and long.
Well, this is extra not fair because I'm still fairly new to the area, so I'm still getting used to it. This is my first Okoboji football season, Tim.
Well, I feel
like knowing you, it's a trick question, and it's never happened before.
It is not a trick question.
Oh, okay.
But I think a lot of people are racking their brains trying to remember when the last time they could have started 4-2. More about that in just a second. And a person who's texting me, exactly who I'm talking about. Here's a pitch going off the left side, cutting it up past the 40 and tripped up about the 45-yard line. We'll bring up a 4th down. So the last time it happened, my friend was at this game. He's an alumni. Graduated, 2010, 2011, right in there. He was on the 08-09 team that went 9-3 on the season. That is the last time that they started a season 4-2.
Wow.
Mike Peterson, a sophomore on that squad. Great
That's
last
awesome.
name on him, by the way.
Well, hey, still a full quarter to play, more or less. 27-12, 15-score lead for the Okoboji Pioneers on homecoming night. 9.5 minutes to go. Now, GHV, they're run heavy. They are run and gun. all the way through, so that's going to hurt them, but not saying they're quite out of this thing.
Look to pass, rolling out. Pass to the right, nearly picked off. It is knocked away. Good defensive play by the Pioneers. Avery Symington getting a hand on that low pass.
And that's a turnover on downs, matter of fact. Okoboji is going to be able to take over. Again, you know, they don't pass the ball off too often. When they have passed the ball, there's been incredible pressure because you got to know not only are the receivers, the quarterbacks getting used to dropping back to pass, but also the offensive line. Very different pass blocking than run blocking.
Pioneers still going from that shotgun. They give it to Jacobson out of the backfield. He's going to break one tackle across the 40 and finally stood up at about the 38-yard line. See if the Pioneers start to try to slow things down a little bit, maybe not rush the offense so much and take a little more of this clock down. It's at 9 minutes right now.
You bring up a great point, Tim, because Okoboji, they've played their best football when they've been in the hurry up and continuing to get close to a first down, picking up those 1-2 first down plays.
Hank, I think the accelerator's stuck. They line them up, send a man in motion, 18 on the play clock. They're going to go. Duval barks it out, takes the snap, handoff straight ahead. Simonton's got some room across the 30-yard line before he is tripped up. That'll be enough for a Pioneer first down at the 29-yard line. That's Caleb once again, 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Pioneers, giddy up, go, still going.
Confusion on defense on the defensive line.
Give to Jacobson, he's going to take it off the right side, dart back in, and then he's going to be hit and dropped. A short run on that one off the right side. Maybe a 2-3 yards on that carry for Asa.
GHV was continuously switching on the defensive line. Looked like they didn't know who was supposed to go down in a 2-point or a 3-point stance.
It's like a Will Smith song called Switch. You remember that one?
No.
No?
I'm a Gen Z baby.
Yeah.
I don't know Will Smith as a rapper. But
looking to pass, pressure coming on the left, gets it off in time, does Duval, and it's complete to to Symington, who gets past the 20 and brought down at the, I think they're going to mark him at the 18-yard line. And that is a Pioneer first down. Duval had a lot of pressure coming at him off his blind side, saw the guy just in time and fired it quickly to Symington, who did the rest of the work. 1st and 10 from the 18. Okoboji looking to tack on another touchdown. Duval sends Allen in motion. He'll take the snap, rolls out to his right side. Pressure coming to the backside, doesn't see him, still gets a pass off. Man open, Jacobson catches it, makes a move at the goal line, and he is in for the 18-yard pass completion. Touchdown, Pioneers.
Wow, that's got to be his best throw of the year. Sidearm, pressure on his back, was able to flick it over the middle of the football field, right in the bread basket. Great effort as well by the receiver to just fall forward enough to barely get in the end zone to tack on 33-12. Here comes the PAT.
I love that Jacobson caught that at about the 2 and had enough wherewithal to make a quick move. He knew he wouldn't be able to go straight in, made enough of the move, and then powered his way in. Now he'll line it up for the extra point. 33-12, trying to make it 34-12. It looked like he jumped off the left side. Somebody moved. The flag is up, and kick is good. They did not throw flag. Okay, nobody moved. The extra point's good. Okoboji tacks on another point with 7:25 remaining in the ball game. The Okoboji on their homecoming night lead at 34-12 over GHV.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
Oh, Jeff Sicky-Nicks on the board, dropping the switch. Low liner, boom. It's going to roll and go out of bounds.
And that's the third time that's happened tonight there. Not to cut you off from your Will Smith.
That's okay.
Breakdown, but that's the third time Okoboji's kicked it out of bounds on a kickoff. It's not the biggest deal in the world when you're leading 34-12. It's something I'm sure that you're going to want to look into heading into next week.
We mentioned Okoboji. Last time they went 4-2. In that season, they ended up 9-3, but Emmetsburg didn't lose a game that season. And tonight, Emmetsburg gets a win over Pocahontas area. Final score 51-6, thanks to Scott Nolte getting in the score on that one. 7:25 to go in this ball game, 34-12. To the line. GHV lines it up. Takes the snap, pitch out, run off the left side. Not much to do. A little dancing and ends up getting a couple.
And I'd like to mention, make sure you check out the Coaches Show at the Hut tomorrow on KUOO. That's 103.9 FM. It's going to be around the 8:10, 8:15 mark. Scott Nolte going to be covering that. Be able to listen to all of your favorite coaches from around the area talking football, volleyball, and more. You can listen there on KUOO as well as online, exploreokoboji.com, and on the free-to-download Okoboji radio app.
2nd down and 7 after a 3-yard gain. They line it up. Here's the snap. Give off the right side. Looking for some room. Crawl. Gets to the 39. Give him 1 yard on that carry. Not much at all there. Nathaniel Franklin in on that tackle for Okoboji. It'll be 3rd and 6 from the 39. Well, the time keeps counting down against GHV, and that's the issue they have. If they can get a lead, I think they'll be pretty good, but they got a lead early. Pioneers jumped right back, took the lead back, and it's just hard when you're a grinded-out team.
There's been a few turnovers, too, that have hurt them for sure.
It's a blitz. They look to pass. Picked up the blitz. Long pass down the right side. It's going to be overthrown by about 5 yards. On the coverage down the field was Carson Story. So that'll bring up a 4th down once again. And I'm guessing the Cardinals are going to go for it once again.
It's important to say that the addition of Blaze Elwood coming back to football, this Okoboji team has missed him.
It's funny how you can see the difference.
Yes.
Saying his name right away in this game.
And you know what? Okoboji's has had a great season up to this point, but
missing a very good player.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's made him so much better.
4th and 6. Looking to pass. Gakin looking, no pressure. Now he'll fire it downfield, and it's going to be complete at just about right near midfield. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Pass complete to Nicholas Roslick.
Again, ran that comeback route. We broke it down earlier. It's about 10 to 12 yards forward, then just a skirt back, stop, and then make the catch right there. Throw the defender off. Made it 5 yards in front of the goal to go. 5:40 to go in this one in the 4th quarter. 34-12. Okoboji leads on homecoming night. Dancing could be on the way for the Pioneers.
Marked him down at the 49-yard line of the Cardinals. Defense coming again. And they pick it up once again, rolling out to the far side. And he'll run with it across the 50 to the 45. He'll scamper out of bounds. 6-yard carry on that run by the quarterback, Lane Gakin. Lane Gakin, a senior at 5'10", 165 pounds. Gain 6, 2nd and 4 from the now Okoboji 45-yard line. Got to get to the 41 for a 1st down. A little slow out of the huddle this time, as since they got out of bounds, they can take a little extra time as the clock stopped for them. 2 receivers off to the right. Here's a snap, fake the give, pressure coming, fires it off, and it is complete, but right as he caught it, he got hit. And I think he's going to have enough for the 1st down. He will.
Again, Okoboji was there in coverage. The defense has been set up great. Shout out to the coaching staff on the Okoboji side. I feel like they've been prepared really well. We brought it up earlier, very disciplined. Very few penalties Okoboji has given up this game, but it feels like the defense is right where the ball's at every single play. Yeah, there's a few that go over 4 or 5 yards, but being in coverage for every single play is very impressive.
1st and 10 from the 41. Offensive line jumped on the left side, and boy, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 flags. Everybody saw that one. Kind of looked like the 4th of July, how everybody threw their flags up at the same time. That'll march them back. Boy, how about the centerpiece out there right now for Okoboji on their defensive line? Big number 72, Callan Peters, 6'4", 285.
Yeah, he sticks out.
First and 15 now from the 46-yard line of the Pioneers.
34-12, 4.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Okoboji leads at home. Homecoming night.
Give to the left. Trying to bounce it out. Nothing there. It's going to lose yards. The carrier was Crawl. A few of the Pioneers out there on that tackle. Dominic Judding. Sawyer Lehman. Clock continues to run. Down to 4 minutes to go in the ball game. And a 2nd and 17 to go from the Pioneer 48-yard line. Cardinals bring it to the line. One receiver right, one receiver left. I formation. Snap, stepped on somebody's foot, and he goes down. Gakin backpedaling. Just got tripped up and will lose yards.
And he went down hard.
As he got tripped up, the defense was coming, and then kind of one of them looked like he pounced on him a little bit there. Maybe his own center hit him.
I've done that on the stairs, walking down a flight of stairs, and that hurts.
Yes.
That's what it looked like. He went straight to his bottom. Yeah.
Ow. 3rd down, 20 to go. Timeout on the field. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You are listening to today's Best Rock, Q102.
Amy Marlowe, certified hand therapist from Okoboji Physical Therapy. I've gone through rigorous training which will improve your post-surgical experience and success. Call 336-8404 and request me as your therapist after your shoulder, elbow, or hand surgery. Okoboji Physical Therapy, your hometown therapy provider.
Okoboji's Best Rock Q102. Tim Peterson, Hank Ambrose. Okoboji on their homecoming net against GHV. They lead it 34-12 with 3:33 to go in the ball game. It's 3rd and 20 from their own 49-yard line. GHV kind of getting into desperate times, and they like to grind it out. See what they can come up with. 2 receivers out to the right, under to the center. One back. Looking to pass, pressure coming, rolls out of it, rolls to the near side, now fires it downfield. It was fired out of bounds. Smart play by the quarterback, Aiken. Didn't have anybody downfield, pressure was coming. Good pressure once again applied by Okoboji. And it's a few times that we've seen Riley Worrell in that backfield trying to chase down the quarterback. It'll bring up 4th and 20. Now 3:24 to go. Kind of a wing and a prayer. See if you get try a little hook and ladder here or something. Their long passes haven't worked so well. The snap taken, looking to pass, fires a screen pass and is shy of the intended receiver, and they blow it dead. Good pressure once again. Worrell up the middle. He actually knocked Gakin down in the backfield. And that incomplete pass turns the ball over. It's Okoboji football with 3:21 remaining in the ballgame. Okoboji can all but close this one out. But they're going to have to totally change their offensive style that they've been doing. Somebody hopefully got that gas pedal from being stuck. They got it unstuck. They've just had that accelerator pushed down the whole time.
Slow it down a little bit.
Well, that'll slow it down. Timeout on the field is taken. It'll be 1st and 10 Okoboji football. As time wears down, they are in Cardinal territory already at the 49-yard line. Back in 30 seconds when we return here on Q102.
Walker Insurance in Arnold's Park supports all area students. Your hard work and dedication shows in and out of the classroom. Chris and the entire gang at Walker Insurance is cheering you on. And if you are shopping for insurance, stop in or go online to walkerarnoldspark.com for a free quote.
Northwest Iowa bone, joint, and sports surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIAbone.com.
First and 10 for Okoboji, looking to close this game out. They lead at 34-12. I'm Tim Peterson. He's Hank Ambrose. Thanks to Jeff Nix. Boy, he works morning show like you do and keeps going this late at night.
Yeah, greatly appreciate you, Jeff.
We are looking for more board ops. If you would like to help, come join and give Nix a night off.
Yeah.
Not Hank. You got to still work with me.
Step into the Spirit Lake office at KUOO Studios or at the Spencer offices at Y100 Studios. Look at this formation there.
I don't even know what it is. They take the snap and they pitch it back to receiver who fires a pass downfield, and it is tipped away.
You're right in saying that. It was like a weird, it was like an adjacent flea flicker. So breaking it down the best I can, you recall the Philly special from Super Bowl 52? You lined up in a traditional stance. You bring the quarterback down, almost like a wing back, right behind the right tackle. Next thing you know, a tailback comes around the backside. He takes a snap and then flips it to a tight end who throws it down the field. Didn't make a grab that time for Okoboji, but pretty funky. I like it.
I was just hearing, put your right foot in and your right foot out. Here's a handoff off the right side with some running room to the 50 to the 45, and finally pushed near the out-of-bounds sideline. I'm not sure if he got him out or not. Was Judding at the 44, or not the 44, right at the 41-yard line. That was Dominic Judding, the 6', 165 senior with the carry. Gain of 8 makes it 3rd down and 2, and he did not get pushed out of bounds, so the clock will run.
2:40 on the clock, 34-12. Okoboji leading on homecoming night, and they do have the football, looking to convert on 3rd down.
Vanderpool this time takes a snap, pitches it off, and try to fight for that 1st down, and it's going to be short. It was
maybe a yard.
Maybe a yard. That was Judding again. Trey Vanderpool in at quarterback for the Okoboji Pioneers, getting some of their subs in here with this nice lead, and as time winds down. 2:10 to go. It'll be under 2 minutes when they run their next play, as the play clock is still at 20 seconds. Slow it down, Vanderpool. 15 seconds away. They take the snap at 15, and a whistle blows. A timeout was taken by the Pioneers. Kind of thinking that Coach Klaus was like, slow it down, don't snap it with 15 seconds still on the play clock. So they take a timeout, 4th and 2. Pioneers look to go for it and run this thing out. It's a 34-12 lead for Okoboji. Back in 45 seconds on Q102.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold's Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold's Park.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Okoboji's best rock is KUQQ, Milford, Lake Park, Esterville. Broadcasting from the Rosenboom Studios. Rosenboom. Join the legacy. Craft your career.
4th down and 2. Vanderpool takes the snap, pitches it off. Judding has some room, and he'll have enough for the 1st down on 4th down and 2. Pioneers will move the chains. That'll stop the clock momentarily at 1:48. Pioneers just looking to grind this one out from here on, Hank.
Yeah, you know, Pioneers, they have 1 timeout remaining. Not that they would use it. GHV has 2 remaining. Not that they would use it either. Man, it's been a really fun contest to watch tonight.
Here Vanderpool takes it, the handoff, gives it to Judding, and runs it up the middle. Nice gain once again by Dominic.
What I wanted to add there is the final score is going to be somewhere around 34-12. Okoboji may score here, making it 40-12. Regardless of the end of the score, I don't think the score really dictates how close it was because, it was just a one-score game there around the end of that third quarter. In that third quarter, very high affair and very fun to watch tonight. So, been a very fun ride to watch these Okoboji Pioneers go out with a victory tonight in homecoming night.
One of the players makes his way to the near sideline for the Cardinals, so that'll stop the clock momentarily. Now they get it running again. Minute 10 to go. And the Pioneers taking their time, switching players out. Still, they have 18 seconds on the play clock. No hurry. They go into a victory formation, in fact, on 2nd and 2. Look to just seal this one up. They'll snap it in about 8 seconds. 50-something. Well, they snapped it early. And they'll take a knee. So 3rd down coming up, and they'll probably just take another knee. That was Everett Jorgensen who took the snap. Victory formation again, one more snap, and this game's all over. He takes the knee, and for the first time since 2008 and 2009, the Okoboji Pioneers are 4-2 on a season. Congratulations, Okoboji Pioneers. Keep it rolling. They get the victory on homecoming night even against GHV. Final score 34-12.
It's got to feel good.
That's got to feel good. And a fun crowd. Look at all the fans over on the Pioneer side tonight out here supporting small town Milford and Okoboji area.
And make sure you drive home safe because traffic, it's going to be a bit busy with, like you said, a very large crowd. Great to see them support the local community.
Our post-game show, it's coming up courtesy of the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake and courtesy of Dr. Cornwall and Dr. Jennis. We'll be back in 3 minutes. This is high school football on Q102 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Few things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Northwest Bank is top notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
Dr. Craig Newell and his staff with Newell Orthodontics of Spirit Lake, Worthington, and Wyndham are well-trained, highly skilled, and licensed to provide the best quality orthodontic care. Newell Orthodontics is proud to help the community and wishes the best of luck to all local athletes throughout the season.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
Final score 34-12 over GHV. And they win their homecoming night. I'm Tim Peterson along with Hank Ambrose, and welcome to our post-game show. Once again brought to you by the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. Hank, it was a little nerve-wracking early on in this game as GHB struck first on a 2-yard touchdown run by Lucas Kral, and you thought, oh boy, this could be a battle here tonight. But then Okoboji answered right back and landed a couple more punches before halftime.
Well, that's the other thing, too, is Okoboji's first offensive play of the game. It was a penalty. Not only did GHV score first, but they took 6-7 minutes off the clock. It looked like the Cardinals were going to do something big tonight and upset the Pioneers on homecoming night, but Okoboji got things together a little later on in that first quarter, and it was them clear all the way through. 34-12, your final score tonight.
So Coach Eric Klaus's squad improves to 4-2 on the season, and Brandon Camrad's squad drops to 1-5 on the season. Let's recap your scoring. As I said, Lucas Kral for GHB struck first at 3:57 left in the first quarter on a 2-yard run. The extra point was no good. It was 6-0 visiting squad. Then Landon Duvall connected with Asa Jacobson for 22 yards, and it was 6-7 after the extra point was good. And then at the end of the first quarter, Okoboji strikes again a 16-yard pass from Duvall to Caleb Symington. No good on the extra point. 13-6 heading into the second quarter. In the second quarter, it was a 2-yard pass from Landon Duvall to Caleb Symington once again, and it was a 20-6 after the extra point was good. That's how we went to half. In the third quarter, the only squad to score was GHB. It was a 12-yard run by Lane Gakin. The extra point was no good. Okoboji led it 20-12, and Okoboji strikes a couple more times in the fourth quarter. Landon Duvall rushes one in for 2 yards, and then threw a pass of 18 yards to Asa Jacobson. Both extra points were good. Final score 34-12. All in all, Landon Duvall, 4 touchdown passes, 1 rushing touchdown for 2 yards. That accounts for all 5 touchdowns. Asa Jacobson was the recipient of 2 of those touchdown passes, one at 22 yards, one at 18. Caleb Symington also received 2 of those touchdown passes, 1 for 16 and 1 for 2.
Have a great birthday.
Yeah, birthday yesterday for Landon Duvall, and boy, his wishes, may they all come true. I feel like it's a Disney commercial or something. I got some kind of something going down in the field right now. Looks like a senior moment.
It's their last home game of the season. They're
having a senior moment.
A final walk on the field.
Showing on the big screen here a lot of the seniors as they were youths playing, and they walk the field slowly. Just to let you know, Tyler Nate, one of those seniors, James Allen, one of those seniors, Caleb Symington, Sawyer Lehman, Dominic Jutting, Landon Duvall, Blaze Elwood, Nathaniel Franklin, Alex Rouse, and do we have another RJ Kelso, Mason Doms. That's your seniors. They're at midfield now, and a very heartwarming feeling. In fact, the bleachers cleared out on the Okoboji side, but boy, the people stuck around to watch them walk the field and watch the screen as they show pictures of them growing up in the MYFL and other teams they've played on. Different pictures. Very nice moment here in Okoboji. Hank? Nice game by Okoboji, proving, like I said earlier, for the first time to 4-2 since the 08-09 season, where they finished 9-3, and they have a good chance to keep it rolling. They get some games that are very winnable, but they go on the road from here on out.
Well, I tell you what, with that said, it is likely, not confirmed, but likely that they have a home playoff matchup. They got to keep on plugging away, win out the season. Most likely will happen, so keep that in mind as well.
Coming up for the Okoboji Pioneers, they take on next week Garner-Hayfield-Ventura. No, that's tonight. They take on Clarion Goldfield Dows. I knew it was a 3-city name. I was just coming up with it. And then that's on the 11th, and then they go to Forest City to close out the regular season on the 18th. Best of luck. For Garner-Hayfield-Ventura, coming up for them, they got Spirit Lake next week, and then they play Esterville-Lincoln Central. They get Spirit Lake at home, but Esterville-Lincoln Central, they get on the road, and those two teams played tonight, and it was all Spirit Lake over ELC. 42-0 at halftime. I don't think I got a final score on that one quite yet, but 49-7 final score on that one. So Okoboji rolling out, or Spirit Lake rolling that one. Players walk the field. Now they're going to make their way back. Hank? I think we've said all we need to say, haven't we?
I think so.
I think we should just enjoy this moment with the fans and watch the seniors walk the field on their final walk back. Well, thanks to Jeff Nix back in the studio. Thanks to all of our fantastic sponsors. And thanks to all of you, our fantastic listeners. And, of course, thanks, Mom. This has been high school football. Okoboji wins it. Final score 34-12 on homecoming night over GHB. I'm Tim Peterson. Hank Ambrose next to me. Until next time, have a wonderful evening.